guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. That's me, boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and happy Wednesday again. And I hope everybody is still having a fantastic week and a great day. It is day 3 of my vacation. It's going too quickly. So listen, like I said, something insane happened last night. Something crazy that never happens. I watched both the shows, both Housewives, made my notes. So we are going to get into the extremely petty Real Housewives of New York City. I'm calling this episode Fly Me to Puerto Rico. That's what I'm calling it. That's not what they called it, I don't think. Okay. They all show up at the what was I going to say, hotel? That's where you catch a plane. They all show up at the airport. I'm wondering, did they fly coach or did they fly first class? I'm surprised. You know that they're flying, at least one of them, Jenna, she ain't flying coach. Speaking of Jenna, cover up your wheel tail when you're at the airport, please. Cover up your whale tail. Nobody needs to see that. So they get down there to Puerto Rico. They're in the Sprinter van. Talk about room assignments. So there's some people that are going to have to. They're going to have to have a roommate. Jenna and Raquel have already decided. Hey, listen, we're going to share a room. So we need one more person. 2 more people to share a room. Sai is like, it's fine. I can share a room with someone. But then no one else offers themselves up. So Brynn, I'm going to tell you what. There's 2 people in this episode that get on my fucking nerves to no end. And, well, really 3, but 2 mainly that get on my fucking nerves. Number 1 is Brynn. Brynn jumps in there and she's like, I am not sharing. And then offers up Rebecca. Rebecca, why don't you share? I'm not a fan of Rebecca, but she needs to say something. She needs to step to Brynn and be like, listen, I know I'm the new girl here, but what the fuck? I mean, at this point, why don't they just put names in a hat and just pick it, and then whoever has to share has to share. Brynn, this episode was nothing but a bully. So Brynn says she'll take the shit room, so she doesn't have to share a room with Rebecca. So they get there. Everybody's running around looking at the rooms. Uba is out just eating. And I understand you want to eat, but listen, don't then complain about the room that you're going to get if you're not going to go looking at rooms. I mean, they don't have to act like it's the running of the bulls in Pamplona, but I mean, when you end up with the room that you get, don't worry. Don't be upset with what you got. I'm just saying. So Brynn says she's going to take the shit room. She sees it and then is like, nah, I'm not taking this room. I'm going to take this other room, which that other room, the kids' room, I don't understand how you would even get in that bed, because it was like, did you see it? It was like this, and then it had a thing over it, but there were like sides. There were little, I didn't understand how somebody could get into the bed. It was odd. I didn't even understand it. Somebody make it make sense to me. So, then Uba comes in. Everybody goes outside and they're like, so, Brynn didn't take the shit room. She left it to you. It's a tiny room. And Uba's like, oh, I don't care. I just want to be here and spend time with my friends. Doesn't matter what kind of room I'm in. Easy breezy. Until she gets in and she sees this room. It's small. Like, to be honest with you, I would think that she would be like, I don't know that I'm going to fit on that bed. I'm pretty tall. Like, it looked like a pretty short bed. I don't even know if I would fit on that bed. Because I'm not super tall, but she's tall. But she gets in there and she's like, it's the small room and the feng shui is terrible. I wouldn't even keep a potato in here or an apple or something. She's like, and I have too much money. I have too much money to stay in this room. What the fuck? Just stay in the fucking room or sleep on the couch. So then she has to put on this big diva attitude. This is the second person that got on my nerves. So then she has to put on this big diva attitude. I make more money than I make too much money to stay in this small room. I make more money than Brent. I'm not saying, where is the St. Regis? I'm either staying at St. Regis or I'm flying home. And then didn't Raquel look at it? She's like, I don't know why she's complaining. This is bigger than her apartment back home. So, I don't know, who said they went into, so yeah, once again, who comes in and saves the day? I'm going to tell you the MVP for this whole episode was Sai. Because Sai comes in and is like, listen, I'll take the small room. I'll take the tiny room. It's no big deal. It's no big deal for me. It's okay. These people, so then here's Uba getting this nice big room all to herself because she had to get out here and complain and act like a damn diva. That's just like when Jessel was like, I understand why she wouldn't want to stay there, because when me and my parents were on vacation and my father booked us into a 3-star hotel that didn't have a pool, I immediately made him rebook into a 5-star hotel. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Fucking the entitlement here. These first world damn problems. Oh, no. Now listen, here's another thing. I'm gonna say as often as I like, this is one thing that I'm not a fan of that Bryn does. Like, Bryn was in the room with Raquel and Jenna. And she comes in like her bathing suit or something and goes over and like lays in bed with Jenna and is all snuggling up, getting all flirty and real close. I don't like that. I feel like that's disrespectful. I feel like that's disrespectful to Cass, to Jenna's fiance. I think that's disrespectful. You know, I may be the only one that thinks that, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it when she did it last year. I just don't like that. No, I don't like that at all, because Jenna was dating someone last season. I don't like that. So then Rebecca comes in and Rebecca says, what does she say? Rebecca says, like they're talking about not wanting to share rooms. She was saying she didn't want to share a room because she's so used to just having kids laying in the bed, and she never really gets like time to herself just to have a nice sleep. I get that. And she had said, you'll know when you have kids. So I can understand that Bryn is very sensitive because she's getting older. She just had her eggs frozen, and she's going to start this whole process. I understand that. I completely understand that. But I really don't think Rebecca meant anything by that comment. And I'm a person who's really not that big a fan of Rebecca's. I don't think she meant any harm by that. I think what she meant was that she wanted just a room and a bed of her own, because she's just so used to having kids climb up on her and not getting good sleep. So I can understand that. I mean, this is a vacation. And Bryn immediately was like, how I know, what does that mean? Just because I don't have kids, I am busy and I know everything. We're going to get into this a little bit later. But another thing, what the fuck is it with these pranks with this cast? If I was Jessel, I'm going to tell you this much. I would have been acting even worse if I was Jessel. I would have been acting up even more if I was Jessel, because she couldn't find her bag, her suitcase anywhere. That bag, sure, it had clothes, but it also had like her passport. It seems to me like it had, I was looking to see if it's snowing. It sure is. Is that a cop car? Okay, it is snowing. It had her passport in it. It might have had other important documents. So I would be upset too. As a matter of fact, I would have been causing a damn ruckus. You thought what she was doing was bad. What I would have done was even worse. And then come find out that Bryn and Cy hid it underneath by a bidet. I don't want none of my stuff up by a bidet. You know people do on a... You know what happens on a bidet. It's to get your lady bits fresh, okay? It's to get your lady bits fresh. I would have sanitized down the outside of my suitcase. I know people I saw online were like, that's a bit ridiculous. I would put my shit by a bidet. By the lady bits cleaner. No, you would not. A pranks. How old are we? What is this? A sleepaway camp? No. Uba and Aaron sit down, they talk everything out, and they agree to put things behind them. They get everything out about like the whole gaslighting, and it's a whole like, they agree to disagree, and everything seems okay. So everybody sits down at the table, everybody's fine. Everybody's around the table, everybody. And then Aaron gets up to leave, and then here comes shit stir extraordinaire Bryn, getting up and going and talking to Aaron, saying, hey, just to let you know, they're out there talking shit on you. So then Aaron goes back and is like, I was gone for 1 minute and you mofos are already talking shit on me? And they were like, no. And she was like, well, Bryn told me you're talking shit on me. And dumb Bryn say, no, I didn't say that. And then they rewound that tape like they do, because they're going to catch you because they're filming. And listen, 10 seconds ago, you went in and was like, they're talking shit on you. You got caught. And Cy is correct. Listen, Cy was absolutely right. Cy's like, if Bryn is Leaky Pigeon, then Aaron is Hey the monkey from Moana, because the chicken from Moana, Hey. Because that chicken don't ever learn his lesson. She don't. She doesn't ever learn her lesson, man. So Uba was like, listen, what Uba said around the table was what Uba told Aaron in their discussion. That's it. Aaron gets up and leaves, and Uba goes out, and they talk, and they talk. Well, wait, before that happens, though, the term gaslighting comes up. I don't know that any of these women know what gaslighting means, because they were like, does anybody else feel gaslit by Aaron? And Cy raises her hand, and they're like, what makes you think she's gaslighting? And she says, because she does bizarre things. Well, that's not the definition of gaslighting. So, I don't know. And Raquel brought up a good point about like Rebecca and what Rebecca said about the kids. She said that, listen, if anybody else would have said what Raquel said to Brynn, Brynn wouldn't have taken it the same way. I think it's because she has it out for Raquel. That's what I think. They asked also about, Sai was like, did you raise enough money for your teeth? To Jenna, because she put it out there. She was really promoting out on social media this stoop sale. And Brynn, listen, as much as Brynn got on my nerves this episode, I was thinking the same thing, because Brynn was like, but you bought a Bentley. And when we find out, no, that was a loan. That was a loan to her. So listen, I'm just saying, is it maybe a valid thought that maybe Jenna don't have the kind of money that we think she has? I'm just saying. And Brynn. Now, Brynn, honestly, Brynn's like, I'm busy. I have people, I have things going on in my bed too. I have a puppy, and I have all these Russian billionaires. Listen, if you got Russian billionaires, just like Sai said, if you got Russian billionaires, why are you living where you're living? Like, it's probably a nice apartment, but if you had Russian billionaires, I mean, plus here's the thing. You were all upset when Jeff Lewis was like, does she got a sugar daddy? And then you're throwing out Russian billionaires. Isn't that kind of a hypocrite? I just thought about that. Yeah. No. And listen, when Brynn is like, I might not have kids, but I know everything. I'm going to tell you, there's some things that there's some things that only mothers will know. Like if a mother says something about children and raising kids or their habits or this and that, I don't know. I really don't, because I don't have kids. I don't spend a lot of time with kids. So yeah, there are some things that only women with children are going to fully understand and fully identify with and be able to identify with. I'm not a big fan of Rebecca at all. I think she's boring, and the fact that she stands behind Scientology is bonkers to me, but I'm going to need her to clock Brynn. I really am, because she's a bully. She's just a straight up bully. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So there we go. That was my 2 cents on this episode. Listen, if you watched, let me tell you what you thought. Please tell me what you thought in the comments. And if nobody told you yet today, again, I'm going to tell you, you're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world, so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be safe. Hydrate often with water. And if you are in a dangerous situation, weather related or not, please be mindful, be aware, be smart, be safe, and please know that Dolly and I are always sending out our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy and positive juju and positive thoughts your way to get you through it. I love you guys, and this is it for the day. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Have a great day.